Hello. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I hope y'all are good. It is time for some Slay the Princess. I've seen some random snippets of this game, but I've never seen like a full, like, in-context playthrough of this, so this is gonna be fun. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. But yeah, this is also weird because this is the first game I'm streaming on my new computer that's actually like mouse and keyboard. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is immediately weird. Especially because, like, I think the only other game that I actually stream with mouse and keyboard is like the Left 4 Dead's and Final Fantasy XIV. Every other game I have streamed off of my PC has been with the controller. But yeah, let's go in. Also, so it's like there's you know, preferences and stuff, but then if you go to like accessibility, you can actually like have a lot of control over, like, you know, like the text font and stuff and like how big everything is. Hell yeah. Always appreciate that. I mean, I always generally leave it basic because my eyes work, but it's always really good when, you know, that stuff is there. But yeah, let's go in. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why is she in a cabin?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What is your proof? And in the world, what are you talking about? Have you maybe considered the only reason she's good in the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some kind of reward for this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Thanks, sweet, I've always wanted the awful mark. Viva la revolution. Sadly, continue the cabin, turn around and leave. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Do you have any evidence to back this up? How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered the other reason she's good in the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
You maybe have chosen the wrong person for this. Why can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Fine. Oh, hey, we got a new one. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do again. Look, maybe.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, so that's text history, your saves? Okay, now I can have a bajillion saves. Hell yeah. Jesus, you can have up to 9 pages of saves. That's insane.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore, take the blade, or just straight up enter the basement. Well, listen, I'm not gonna leave myself unarmed.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Also, if I'm here to slay the princess, why did I already not have a weapon?
The door to the basement.
Oh, hey, look, the cursor changed.
Staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Like, look, the cursor now has a little knife. It's no longer like a weird, creepy finger. If you can, make out the cursor.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Bringing the best stuff with you instead of just whatever random stuff you find. It's fine. Maybe we'll find the best stuff on the way.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
I like how there's implying that there's 3 of us here. There's me, the player, voice of the hero, who I guess doesn't have his own will because it's me. I'm the will. And then there's the narrator too.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk, steal your nerves, and step forward. decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it or tighten your grip. What's the worst that could happen?
Blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
And I'm back to creepy finger.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She's so rude. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Our relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
What do you have to say about the people that think you're going to end the world?
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
What do you mean you think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Hey, Boops, welcome. Deflect. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have the reason for keeping that information secret from me. No, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am inclined to trust them. Listen, I don't trust anyone anymore. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
I do really like the art style of the game already, and how it's like pencil sketches.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything. all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
As the narrator. How would I get you out of here? What's your name? How long have you been down here? We've talked long enough. Yeah, viva la revolution! Hey, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Fine.
Again, she
Rude.
offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Fair enough. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge.
Do you mean use it as a lockpick, or do you mean, like, cut off your arm?
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
All right, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess, I'm getting you out of here. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while we decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Do we do what we're told? Or do we do what we're told? Honestly, being locked alone in the tower sounds pretty good. I mean, yeah, but we're also allowed to have that thing, have that opinion, because we've not been locked away in a tower with no say in the matter. You know what? Sure, I'll help you out.
You have to be kidding me.
Give me a reason to trust you, narrator, and maybe I will.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm gonna check upstairs, maybe the key's still lying around up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Uh-oh.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try to the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Try the door?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Is this your fault, narrator? Are you keeping me in here?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Fine, I'm
Make
stuck.
your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply said
Bye.
we're supposed to.
Hey, Nolly. How's it going? We're stuck in prison with the princess.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess, slay the princess. we've been trying to save her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Hey, by the way, this is a horror game. Also, now my little blade cursor has blood on it.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
That's normal.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you.
That's normal.
His gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Listen, shock's a powerful thing. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Why am I a fucking... I mean, I guess I did have creepy fingers in the cursor, but why am I like a lizard man? Why didn't anyone tell me I was a lizard man? I want to know what I look like. What do you mean I'm a lizard man?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Slay the princess. Warn her, slay the princess. I love it when games like do this and they give you a bunch of options that are the same thing. It's always fun.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Listen, I am my own lizard man and I will make my own choices regardless of how poor they are.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Ma'am?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Ma'am?
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
Well, listen, a pretty lady got to kill us. That's pretty good.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Hell yeah! Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm gonna save.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died! What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Voice of the skeptic.
Out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree.
Oh boy, we got more voices inside of us. Let's go.
Keep it that way.
I like how it's all the same guy. I imagine you're actually just talking to yourself. I think we are, because now we have Voice of the Skeptic, along with Voice of the Hero and the narrator. I think we're just going to be collecting voices as we go along.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this already did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother with doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll let you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Hey, go on, welcome.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
What do you mean the three?
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? If I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
Narrator methinks you're a bit of an asshole.
Sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
You have a fair point.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
You haven't told me why she's dangerous. I mean, listen, she had some weird vibes, like the fact she cut her arm off and didn't seem to care, and killed me and didn't seem to care.
You're talking in
But listen, you need to give me reasons.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's keep talking.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Because I'm a lizard?
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Of course the hero loves it.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Don't say that so, like demeaningly. Don't do that.
Yes, right. We're here because we're special.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Getting Disco Elysium vibes? I can kind of see that. You're being cagey. What are you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
Check your pockets.
Put your hand in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Damn, we got some pretty decent handwriting for having these big-ass fucking claws.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Why do we have claws? 'Cause I think we're like a lizard man or something. I don't know. They will only let us see my arm.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Alright, that's all.
If you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, she's already done that, and you've already said this.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, raw
Why is the interior stone?
barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Why is it stone now?
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
I want to look at myself. Let me see my lizard self.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
You know, the mirror isn't wiggling. Like everything else, even the stars, are wiggling. But the mirror is completely still.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
God, why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Caught up in vanity, but we should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is, he must not want us to know about it. Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes.
Yeah, yeah. The dagger isn't,
about something
wiggly neither.
meaningless. What good would it even do?
seems different than last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up.
Yes, I have! I have video evidence! Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I want to see my lizard self.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Do we take the blade again? Fuck it, let's go again.
Take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Now let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs.
Oh my god, she's even more chained!
Princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here.
Hey, Demon Queen, how's the princess slaying going? She slayed me. Because we tried to free her and then the narrator possessed me and tried to make me kill her.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not trying to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement, sit with her, slay her. Sure, let's talk.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I don't know. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? My intentions, what do you mean? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do? Leave her or slay her? Am I the only one who remembers being here before?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah, I didn't quite do that.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I do like how this guy is basically just talking to himself, like the voice actor.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it.
The princess is just staring at me while
Know that
I have
you
this
might not
inner
be the first
monologue
version
fight.
of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All right?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Ma'am, don't worry about it. I'm just having a psychic breakdown.
I won't.
My inner voices are fighting.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Time loops, baby! That other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Don't look at me like that!
I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What if I don't want to save the world? Inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if
I'm just looking at it.
And why is that?
I'm just taking a peek. I'm not gonna touch it.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
I just want to look at it. I don't want to actually put it on. Be a good boy and put the collar on. Be with the wife. You know what? Chat has spoken.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Why did the music stop?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Me with my weird lizard hands.
Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yeah, we live here now!
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Why was that almost the fucking stock metal pipe drop noise?
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
We sure are. We sure are. Prison of the mind, become your own jailer. Yeah, we live here now.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here. What should we do now? Did you know this was going to happen to me?
Yep.
Did you know this was going to happen?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
I mean, fair. We're kind of an idiot. So what should we do now? Guess we'll wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, wait. I am dropping some frames, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. But yeah.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
At least the world is safe.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
You, narrator, please.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
We just sit here for eternity now.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct.
There you go.
Things
I was about to say, I'm like, I can't wiggle the screen.
Differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Still rude.
I wouldn't exactly call that small talk, but okay, ma'am.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change.
Hey,
The decay comes
hey, what's
faster.
that?
You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Why does the princess need to die anyway? Because apparently the world's gonna end.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Oh, we're going to get buried in!
Passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls,
happened then. And? I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
I suppose.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
What the fuck? Why were there hands? But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
Apparently it looks like the princess disappearing into a bunch of arms and us going into a black void with a mirror. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I have no other options. We must approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Mirror didn't scare you earlier.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Let me see that lizard self. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! Oh, we're not exactly a lizard, are we? What the fuck are we? What are we? I want to look at my face! I like my glowing eyes. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin! You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you mean, solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I like how this hand, like, squeezes her mouth open when she talks. I think I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans.
What does that mean?
Reduced to shallow creeks.
What does that mean? My God, that's a lot of thing. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
What do you mean?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Fair point. Can you let her out?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Ha! Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The
That's not
space
weird.
we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Like an automaton? Oh, I think you guys are like way behind. Oh my god, yeah, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Why am I dropping so many frames? You guys are so far behind. Hey internet, what are you doing? Why are my friends so far behind? Huh. I'm gonna do something stupid. It's going to kill stream. I'm gonna change my internet real fast to see if that makes it behave. Let's see if this fixes anything or if I instead broke it. Let's see, are you back, OBS? Can you be back? And be normal? No. No, it's not. It's not any better. Huh. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. And again, I like load everything just fine. I do like internet test speeds and it's like as fast as it's ever been. I don't know why I'm dropping so many frames. And why you guys were like 3 minutes behind. I don't know. Am I back? I have no idea. Can you guys hear me if I am back? Are you guys going to be like 3 minutes behind still? Because all I know is I am apparently dropping frames really fucking bad right now. Even though my internet is perfectly fine. I'm also not getting any responses from chat, so I'm going to assume I'm basically not actually live. Even though it says I'm live. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna say a number, and I want you guys to repeat it, okay? That'll help me figure out, how far behind you guys still are. 72. Down detector has reports of a Twitch issue, but it doesn't look total. Sneaky background, we can hear you sometimes. I'm not seeing my number, and it's been longer than the stream delay normally is, so I'm scared. Yeah, is this just Twitch being a piece of shit? Is this just Twitch being a functional website? Okay, yeah, no, you guys are like a full, like, minute or two behind. Because I'm now just getting the 72s. Oh boy, that's fun. That's so fun. Twitch, can you fucking not do this? Can you not be dropping 65% of all my frames? What are you fucking doing, Twitch? What in God's name are you doing? Why does this happen so frequently to me? Boy, what the hell do I do? Because I don't think I could fix this from my end. So it's either push on, knowing that you guys are like 2 minutes behind, or it's give up. Because I genuinely don't think I can do anything to fix this from my end. Because I swapped internets and that didn't fix a thing. I could maybe try swapping back again, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Because again, I don't think I'm the issue. I think this is No. Do I try swapping internets again and seeing if that does literally anything? The stats thing say latency to broadcaster is 5 seconds, but you do not trust. Oh, I fucking definitely do not trust that. Unless maybe... It is still saying I'm dropping like 65% of all my frames. So I think even if you guys did refresh, I don't know if that would do anything. I could try to do a full restart, but then my VODs get fucked up for, like, YouTube, because I can't mash the two things together. I might have to try to do a full reset, though, anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try to do that, I guess, maybe, even though fuck you, YouTube, you get 2 parts.